Alright, you ding dong. It's a little absurd of me to say that the katana is done when it means so much to me. It's like a living being. It's like, how can I say Thomas is done? I tied it loose on purpose the first time because I kept reading, you gotta make it really tight. And so I tied it loose and then I practiced with it a bit and it came unraveled. So it's like a process of, now I'm gonna, see, because it took me months of just like furiously looking at it sitting there. You have to wrap it and then learn it, you have to look it up, and then you have to learn it, and then you have to learn this part, and then you have to learn, and now I have to do it again. The thing is, I'm realizing so much. Like I got an important message from why I keep getting stuck here. And, it's like, we're talking about preparedness and getting all of our stuff tight. We're getting ready for war. Been granted a war machine by 418, and now we're out here. What I got from it, it's like I was so stressed out about, if you could see, for about an hour I've been stressed out about now, and see, if you pay attention, that is telling me something, and it's a very simple message, is that I am stressed out about being prepared all the time. I'm constantly on edge, and especially at night, I'm worried someone's gonna get the drop on me, which is a very likely thing. And so it's about being prepared at any moment without becoming traumatized and stressed out all the time and on edge. And with that, I think it's as good a time as any. Folks, thanks for joining me. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna inaugurate Divorce Wars. Hello, 3:30. $3,300 hours on Sunday. But you've been paying attention is today. We're gonna be doing some divorce wars. Here in a second here, so get ready. Need to call in some troops. That's why we're getting all prepared. Today is not your typical day. I'm planting the seeds right now. What I'm doing right now is I'm planting the seeds to defeat my enemies. And we don't have too many. But there's one we gotta take care of right now. And that's why we got to inaugurate the divorce wars. Let's get serious here for a second. People, because it just started. We're doing a pre-dawn raid. That's what this is, this briefing session. It just got serious. Wow, it just got serious all of a sudden. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh my. Yeah, life gets a whole lot seriouser when you stop drinking and you stop playing addictive video games and you start practicing with live weapons. It gives a weight and gravity to life. So we've got to eliminate a target. Target is not going to go anywhere because he's a 78-year-old man, 75, 78-year-old man, almost 80. This guy's pushing 80. He's a little schemer, but he is not going to run away. He's not going to be too hard to take care of. This guy is in my way. He's a family member. So it's my uncle, and he's living in my house. And he's lived in my house for the last 20 years. And so that's the reason I've been homeless. And I'm sick of this, and he is still there. So he's gonna have to get out. So right away, I'm gonna need about 600 for R&D purposes, projectile weapons. So send that right away. You know, I don't have too many enemies, but I've got these rivals, and so we're gonna take care of the rivals. Yeah, there's just my uncle living in my house the last 20 years, smoking crack, who killed my dad and all my favorite other uncles, his brothers. He didn't let the family stay in the family house, and he's a sociopath, and he's a crackhead, and he's been sitting in my house the last 20 years, so I couldn't be there, so I've had to be homeless. The reason I didn't bring you along and get you involved previously is because the fellow that we're dealing with is a Nazi pedophile on meth, and as I understand it, a lot of the internet, see, I want to bring this out to the internet, to decent humanity, whatever that is, and like shine light on this problem in my family, which has destroyed lives for nothing. Very good. It's just this old fart got to have a good time at everybody else's expense. So he's a Nazi pedophile, and if I bring this up online, it's more likely than getting the actual help I need. It's more likely that people are gonna hear, this guy's a Nazi pedophile? I'm on his side. I'm gonna start harassing you. You're poor and you can't fight back. Ha ha ha. So let's avoid that scenario. And what we're gonna get to is assembling our generals. So in order to defeat this enemy, I need my generals to assemble. And you're like, you need to stop looking like fucking Joker looking like ass. Motherfucker. I'm well aware. So let's get on this business of people actually helping me. Um, Look, I know this isn't what you might have expected or what you might have thought you might have signed up for, whatever. This is what's going on. I need my house back. I need that old piece of shit out of my house. So I need to live my life. I'm the one who is gonna get a fucking Wikipedia article, and they're not. So what it's gonna say on my Wikipedia article is, oh yeah, and in the first 10 years of his adult life, he didn't have a house and his family made things a lot harder for him. So that's how you're gonna be remembered. You put obstacles in my way, now that is gonna be no longer. And I need, as a personal conquest of my karma, I generally don't get too many people who actually help. So the help I get karmically, this is destined to me. The help I get is gonna be of not very good quality, right? But I know that, so I'm saying it so that the people who assemble to actually start helping me now, that this is now started. We're gonna get an attorney, and he's gonna sign the house back over to me. That's the big important thing that's going on in my life. And now you're involved. You're deputized to help me in some way and not help yourself in some kind of selfish motive.